It's about moving smart. This young man go.
Check say, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe.
Yo, top of the morning, y'all. Top of the
morning.
Press
that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Jefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is YCA Eightybands once again. So this is gonna be my last and final segment pertaining to YCA Eightybands. I did one so far, and I did another one yesterday, merged with him and the homie T4 from
top of the morning,
Broadway
Dante.
Gangsters. So the reason why I had did that merge because those was the last two gang homicides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been seeing since yesterday that I guess this dude Eightybands sent somebody his location. Man, these guys play a dangerous game, bro. And obviously, this fool found out the worst of it.
Saying the last two people that fell victim, you know what I'm saying, as far as we know, and people that I know, you know what I'm saying, that's been placed on social media. However, like I said, in No Jumper, they was asking the question, you know what I'm saying, are the vloggers responsible for these killings? And I gave the answer no, because at the end of the day,
you got that new one that messes with the throat that they say is going around? I think I had that shit like last month or something, because my throat was just killing me. But yeah, in California, they say they got that one that fucks with your throat now or something, makes it all sore for a month. There's so many different versions of it, man. It's hard to keep track of all of them.
We all know what this come with. We all watch these vloggers, you know what I'm saying, before we allowed them in our areas and or hopped on camera, you know what I'm saying? And most of the time, you know, some of these people be calling these vloggers, hey, man, I got something for you. I got some content for you. Come through. So who can you blame?
Look at him. Such a crazy combo, huh? He got the liquor pitcher. He got Game Changer. What are those, Louis Vuitton shoes or something? And then he got the Venom Spider-Man thing going on.
Up through for that content, and then he uploaded to his channel, and it's blasphemy or, you know, it's dissing, you know what I'm saying, direct ops, you know what I'm saying? Who could you blame?
Yeah, you were saying that.
Who could you blame?
Yeah, they're saying it's mainly throat this time.
That's the $1 million question, and it ain't a $1 million question for me because I already know who's there to blame. But like I said, with different people and diverse minds and attitudes, people gonna see things differently. Now, however, when it's YCA Eightybands,
yeah, and got experience, bro. He been around the block. He been doing this shit for a long time. He definitely got experience. What's the saying? The knowledge you can't get in college?
Took place. I was one of the first ones to hear of it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was a game. And then I seen it on Whack 100, YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Instagram.
I know. I need to sit down with him and talk about the beans, because his whole case, taking the beans up north and all that, bro. Like, man, I was balls deep in the beans, man. We had a fucking, bro, different fucking doctors, pharmacies. I mean, this shit's all a long time ago now, so I could talk about it. But, bro, we had quite the hustle going on. But over in the black communities, though, more people are with the shits. And, like, you'll see a van pull up. Well, this back in the day, because now they track everything and it's a lot harder. But back in the day, you'd find a quack doctor and fucking fools would pull up in a van with like 10, 15 people in it. They all line up, get their script, then they take them to the pharmacy, and then as soon as they do it all, they give them money, and then they just take everything they took them to get. Over here, we would find, I got lucky a few times, but we would find doctors that would just give the paper out. You know, $100 a paper, $300 a paper, depending what doctor, what you're getting on it. But the best lick I had, bro, this doctor was $300 for the script, but we get a pint of syrup, 240 blues, 30s, Roxys, whatever you want to call them, perks, and 150 bars. And I would get 3, me, my wife, and my mom's name, take them to the pharmacy. That was like a 4,500 come-up day. Yeah, this was before the press. Yeah, he wasn't doing no press shit. It was all real. But I asked him a couple times, like, bro, where were you scraping them together at? I'm just curious to pick his brain and see how he's doing, because I'm sure we're all doing it the same way. I mean, bro, I've been doing this shit since early when you used to go by Lush's house, get the fake IDs, and then you go to a doctor and you just try to steal a script pad, and we all know how to write on those shits. So, bro, you fill it out, fake ID, fuck CVS, Walgreens, wherever. And this is back, like, I remember, like, I'm sure it was already kind of burnt out because every generation thinks they're the first ones to do it. But I really feel like we helped burn that shit out because now people do it. But once COVID happened, now they do all the shit through, oh, that's right. We could look up his paperwork. This fool had a good ass hustle. But now what they do is through that telehealth shit, they just fake the telehealth and they call it in somewhere. But that, underground rapper that we interviewed that went to jail, not Ricc Amiri. What was the other one that fucking... Damn, what was his name? Maybe I could just SoundCloud rapper Rico. And that comes up with Rico Nasty. All right, let's listen to Ant. And let me see if I can find this guy. Because, bro, this dude, they had to figure it out. They pretty much hacked a doctor, set up their own, like, doctor office or whatever, and then set up telehealth. And they were just calling in pints, calling in whatever they wanted.
Channel. And I even commented under that, like, bro, you play too much, bro. Like, why would y'all be playing or wish your death on anybody? However, Rico, I wiped that from my mind, being that I had just seen this man. Once I get to know Jumper, and I hear one other person say it, and then after that, we was on set, it was said, I knew for sure that this couldn't be no rumor report, but I was hoping it to be a rumor report. However, when I first heard of the situation and I left no Jumper and I got developing details about the situation that I didn't ask about, but
Little Shine, there we go.
$1 million question again, why was he on Vermont in Manchester on that side of the street? You know what I'm saying? In the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? It just really don't make no sense. There's so many weed spots. It's a million weed spots. I'm pretty sure he got homies from Main Street that sell weed. You know what I'm saying? You can get a deal. You know what I'm saying? There's deals everywhere. It's not no deal to die for sure, for sure. I'll tell you that right now. So, however, this is what we've been hearing. What's been whispered in the streets is that YCA Eightybands was leered there. Now, I'm not saying leered there like as if he was set up, but people are saying that he dropped his location. That is what's been going on in the streets.
Eightybands is asking for it.
I didn't want to say that, but being that it already been put out there, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to speak on it. They saying that he dropped the low. So I'm pretty sure all this going to come out if this is true, but I don't understand why people is gang banging at this pace and playing this game if this is true. So we about to get into the rest of this content. You already know, man, it's the Halfway and the Half Effect. We going to commentate.
On October 14th, 2025, tragedy was strike. Around 12:43 p.m., police will receive a report of a person shot at the Manchester Wellness Center, which is a weed dispensary in the H. Ray Hoover's turf. After the shooting, the suspects were said to fled from the scene.
Police activity on Verb Easy at the dispensary. Don't know what type of technicalities going on, but everything is taped off. It appears someone got shot, allegedly.
I don't know nothing about nothing, but it might have been two guys in a black four-door. I don't know. I'm just saying. It might be two men, black, in a four-door black car with stock rims, possibly a Nissan or a Honda. They pulled up. They parked right there. Got off. Went into there.
What do you mean bags by like H dog food? Out here, maybe if you go score like downtown, Skid Row, places like that, but around in the valley, bro, you just got Pisces that run that shit like a delivery service, man. Just one balloon, two balloons. No, yeah, I've been there.
Sprang off.
Belushi's were my shit.
That's all it was, really.
It will later be reported that...
Where did he tell him his low?
It will later be reported that
When it was Chip, everything was funny though. Everybody had something to say and post to MKISS, MKE with the sympathy. Bees dudes thinking the set is sweet. Please don't let social media fool y'all though. I'm still sharks in the water. Yeah, I mean that's more like probably like Skid Row, MacArthur Park, places where they're standing outside, you roll up and you get it from some dude you don't know. Yeah, probably more like that, I would think, because they're breaking it down. But you got like some paisa dude that drives around like dominoes, you know? I remember one time, dude, because I never really tried to turn anybody onto it, but if you got that yourself, then fuck it. After that, I could help you. But I remember I had these one people that didn't really know shit, and if they give me 100 and I'd buy 50. So whatever they got, I would double up and get one for myself or keep the money, whatever. And then eventually, because this paisa, bro, a lot of people knew him. And those crowds, you know, word moves fast. So they end up finding their way to him themselves. And then they found out that I was charging them double, bro. They were a little pissed, but I'm like, bro, that's just the game, man. You can't get mad at me. We're all stuck in this shit together. Come shop, it's weed over here. We're dying for. Huh? I feel like my computer's freezing.
All right, now, so look. That's the brief description that I was telling you guys about in one of my videos. Obviously, somebody has seen what happened. They gave the whole description of the car.
I mean, it was dirty out here, bro, because this paisa, he had like 4 spots he would meet. So if you ever went with somebody, they waited in their car, you went, and eventually you would realize, bro, this dude only had 4 spots. So you would catch motherfuckers right there sitting, waiting to catch somebody they knew, meeting up with them if they didn't have money, or if that fucker wasn't answering the phone, they would just like wait. And eventually that fucker would pass by because he would just drive between these 4 spots all day, just back and forth, back and forth.
The parking lot the car went and parked in, the rims that was on the car. They really couldn't get no description of the guys, but like I said, that intersection right there is so cambered up and cambered down that if you didn't come thinking,
Nah,
you
hell no, me
definitely
neither,
are
man.
going down.
I feel like all that definitely makes me who I am. Like I don't regret shit or wouldn't want to change anything because everything I've been through makes me who I am today. And a lot of times, like, yeah, obviously I was addicted or whatever, but in my mind, I always like, because it was glorified and everybody, like, you know, all the rock bands and everything, they just glorified it. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. But I always kind of in the back of my head knew, like, I was doing the drugs and that it didn't feel like I ever got to the point to where, like, the drugs were fully doing me. Because, bro, I would rather just, once you get broke and you're starting to fucking do little bullshit games, take me to jail, bro. Party's over. I'm not really going to try to burn people and fuck up all my relationships so no one wants to fuck with me again. Like, all right, I ran through everything I had. I burnt everything out. Just go to jail and dry out for a few months. I never did rehab, bro. Never been really to a rehab. LA County Jail rehab.
Now the format that I can't shake is YCA Eightybands dropping a low. Now, in Los Angeles, this type of behavior is not unheard of. This type of behavior is not heard of. That's what people do. When people get into it over social media with their enemies, the first thing they do or say, drop the low. I pull up, where you at? Drop the low. And most of the times when lows get dropped in people areas and in people hoods, the rivals don't come. And every now and then you got somebody with the stupidity who might slide through there. Oh, like they really dropped the low, they think we not about to slide through? They slide through. Most of these situations, people don't become casualties. Somebody could become a casualty. But what I don't understand for the life of me, if this is true, why would YC Eightybands drop his low to Hoover gang members that he know that are direct rivals and
Damn, did Jefe just say the Hoover? I don't know if anybody else said the other. I mean, that's their neighborhood, so I guess assumingly it's them. But I haven't really heard anybody actually put the name on it.
It's been stuff in the media space that been kicking up regardless of who did it. Whether the Hoovers did it or the Main Streets did it, that's who been getting blamed for it. But for sure, my boy made himself accessible going over there to these guys' hoods, and they're saying that he dropped the low. And if you just pay attention and listen to what's being explained of how the killing happened, it was like either you were seen going into this weed shop, or either they already knew you was there. You know what I'm saying? Like based on they had communication with somebody, whether it was him or whether it was somebody that...
No, for sure he's serious, bro. Anytime, like, a couple of times I tried to, like, help him in the podcast. Not, like, with podcasting, but I think something with the mic or the headphones. And he just kind of gives the look like, why the hell are you talking to me? And I had talking to Lush about it, and Lush was like, bro, I feel like it too. Like, he just kind of, like, looks at you like, maybe it's just his character or what, but he kind of just looks at you like, don't be talking to me.
That knew him.
His brother, NBA One, though, he cool. I be rapping out with him, and he's cool as fuck. I mean, that's cool too, but sometimes he just kind of like, damn, like, he just puts off the energy like he doesn't really fuck with everybody.
Knew them like, hey, this dude over here in y'all hood. You know what I'm saying? So we see a black car was parked outside this weed dispensary on Manchester. I don't know if that's YC Eightybands car, because for real, I can't even remember what kind of car he was in, nor was our car profiling the last time.
No, that's the look I'm talking about,
him.
bro. Like, even off camera,
it's only
that
like
look still happens.
only one of three places you're going to park in that intersection.
I can't call it.
You're going to park in a Domino's Pizza parking lot, which sits directly on Menlo. You're going to park right in front of the weed shop that sits directly on Manchester, or you're going to park on Vermont, right there on Manchester and Vermont in that parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They got the check cashing place, the beauty supply, the nail shop, and so on, so on. You know what I'm saying? That's where they saying that the guys that supposedly handled their business parked at, hopped out, and walked up to the weed shop. Now, I think in this video right here, it's saying that wasn't no words ensued. Like, basically, they just came and pop, you know what I'm saying, and got on about their business. But I've been hearing that it was some words exchanged. Now, I don't know if it was to bang on you, because if you got the low already, you know who this person is not no need to bang on you, or whatever the case may be.
Why would you say, meet me at the weed spot? Like, wouldn't you say a park or some other place? Like, why would you say, meet me at the weed spot? There's gonna be cameras, Damo right there. I'm surprised, like, the weed spot should have cameras. All weed dispensaries got cameras, so I don't know. But who knows? Who knows who owns the weed shop? Maybe they went to shits, so the cameras were down that day.
I did hear some words were exchanged before the gunfire rang out, and before the dudes, you know what I'm saying, got back onto their vehicle and got away. Now, as y'all see, dudes in the chats clowning like, oh, yeah, the set is weed to die for. They got deals, this and that. Dudes clowning like, yeah, literally.
Yeah, I've never been to a shop here that ain't got cameras,
dudes,
bro.
In
like,
the chats just
if
mentioned
it happened
Chip,
in the doorway of the weed shop, for sure they're gonna have some kind of cameras. Whether they got shiesties on and you can't tell who they are, you should still see, you know, what happened. Maybe the weed shop's just waiting for the right person to buy it. They're probably trying to sell the footage, waiting for TMZ to holler at them.
Like, hey, yeah, y'all all thought it was funny when the homie Chip died. You know what I'm saying? It ain't funny no more and stuff like that. Like, for me, it ain't funny when death take its course on no side. I don't care whether it's supposed to be somebody that's saying that they're a rival or ops to my community or not. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, none. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a lot of y'all are low rating on the low frequency for sure. Y'all vibrating on the low frequency.
Yeah,
like,
that's how it used to be here when it was medical, but now, for the most of them, there's no buzzer door. You walk in, the security guard, you give them my ID, and if it's busy, you kind of got to wait behind the line. But for the most part, they just scan your ID, let you in, look around, and then they just call you out your name by the little list of when they scanned your ID in. But yeah, I haven't seen one that had the security buzz door in a long time. When they legalized it, they probably did that because I bet you the people coming in, like the regular people, were probably like, bro, this don't feel like I'm buying something that's I should be having or illegal or whatever. I'm sure when you walk in, you give your ID, it's all open, there's no buzz door. It probably feels more like acceptable. I hate it, bro. You had to go in one door, lock, wait for the other door to open, go through that one. Bro, some of these weed shops were like Fort Knox, man. And then when the fools want to rob them, they just cut a hole in the ceiling. Because you could put all these metal doors up, you could put all this shit up, and all these fuckers got to do is just cut a hole in your roof, and they're in that bitch.
For sure, bro. Like, this is what y'all find peace and solace in, this type of shit. And I understand eye for an eye. Everybody gonna want revenge, definitely when one of their loved ones are taken out. But as the question is always asked, when is this shit gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? When is this shit gonna stop? When enough of these people get it through they still.
Oh, you guys still medical, no recreational over there? I mean, recreational costs more taxes out here. If you got the medical card, you pay way less in taxes. I haven't had my medical card in a long time. I used to get the state verified one. Top of the morning, court. Damn, they were pissed off, huh? They were like, fuck, I'm just gonna drive the car through the wall. Remember, what was that Asian dude Adam interviewed that drove his car into his boss's place? That fool was full of shit, though. He was like trying to live a crazy, said he was a virgin, all this crazy shit, and then was going hard. But come to find out, when Adam interviewed, I don't even think he was on the run anymore. I think he already took care of what he had to take care of. But he was just still playing into that whole shit. What was his fucking name? Had something to do with like Asian, crazy Asian, or I forget. Yeah, medical, definitely cheaper. That's always wondered, especially like that one, that Eightybands just got shot at. Like, that's right in the middle of the hood. Like, bro, I'd never want to own a dispensary with a bunch of gangs around me. You already know those fuckers are gonna come in wanting shit, free shit, whatever. I'd rather have one in the nice side of town where you ain't gotta worry about any of that shit. 'Cause I can only imagine, bro, having a dispensary in the hood. Even like all the liquor store dudes. I'm sure over time they've created the respect with them, but I'm sure, bro, they terrorize some of these liquor store guys. But then you see when they go in, they got all the glass up and everything's behind the glass. Oh yeah, it's Little Shine's paperwork, man. Trip out on this guy. Let me see if I could find statement. Oh yeah, right here. I don't know. They said he was leered into it, or they were dropping low. Somebody had a problem with, or something. I have no idea. But I mean, maybe they got the good smoke over there, bro. If they got that bomb shit, you would maybe risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to go into the ops hood for some bullshit that ain't even worth it, like, yeah, you're crazy. But if you getting that 555 for a decent deal, I could see you trying to. But then why don't you wear a shiesty, you know, a jacket? Don't tell people you're going over there. Yeah, send your girl in. Yep, wait in the car. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? He'd been trying to, like, get his rap career going and do everything, so maybe he just thought these were the antics that you got to do. Or maybe he thought he was going to get a fair one, but that fair one wasn't too fair. All right, so right here, Little Shine. Use various paid internet-based record searches to conduct background checks and secure identifying information for several registered physicians practicing in around Minnesota and Wisconsin. So pretty much, He did some searching and got all the doctor's info. Defendant then used the information he obtained through those searches to gain unauthorized access to the physician's accounts in the Ricc system. Pretty much, I think it's like the telehealth system. Specifically, Johnson logged onto the Ricc system with the physician's DA registration number and employer identification number and gained access to the physician's license and contact information. Yo, what up, Early? Yeah, I've had this one for a long time. I just ain't got nothing to talk about, so I fucking just remembered it. But Little Shine, bro, and there's a lot of fuckers doing this, but I was just surprised Little Shine was about this. But it kind of makes sense being a Gen Zer, I guess. To finance their fraudulent scheme, Little Shine set up peer-to-peer payment accounts in the names of various physicians, including the names of some of the physicians whose Ricc's accounts he accessed without authorization. Some of the physicians whose accounts he accessed without authorization. So are they saying some of the doctors gave him authorization? Members of this conspiracy, including but not limited to defendant, I don't know who these guys are, but pretty much he paid. Lil Shine and other members of the conspiracy also registered several prepaid debit cards in the physician's name, some of which were linked in tune to the P2P accounts. Man, these fools are running it up. They were getting the fucking pints. They're probably getting whatever they wanted. After having used the physician's means identification in the unlawful intrusion into the Ricc system, and having changed the physician's contact information to phone numbers and email addresses controlled by members of the conspiracy, Lil Shine used the physician's stolen information to set up customer accounts and the respective physicians' names with several online pharmaceutical wholesalers. Oh, so, yeah, I think I had it backwards. I thought they were fill-in subs, but I think they got the doctor's info and started ordering pills to themselves, like wholesale. Defendant Johnson used the prepaid debit cards in the physician's name along with identifying information garnered from the physician's Ricc's account to unlawfully place dozens of orders with pharmaceutical vendors for, among other things, promethazine with codeine and Schedule 4 controlled substances, or 5? 4, right? I don't know. Yeah, these fuckers were doing it, man. I gotta give it to them. Hats off to these guys, bro. Hats off. And I forget, they tell us how they got busted. To facilitate deliveries of controlled substances to members of the conspiracy, defendant Little Shine directed that the orders be shipped to fake physician offices located in both Minnesota and Wisconsin, at least one of which was leased by defendant Oscar. So, bro, they were making such good money that they were able to rent an office and make it look like a doctor's office, it sounds like. All right, now to the distribution of it. Once the orders of promethazine with codeine were delivered to the sham office location, members of the conspiracy, including defendants Oscar, Little Shine, and Ray Wan, Amigo Chino, yeah. That fucking crazy guy. He ran into the side of or his boss's store, whatever the fuck it was. Members of the conspiracy, including but not limited to defendants, would then distribute the promethazine with codeine here in Minnesota or would ship the controlled substances to co-conspirators elsewhere in the United States. Bro, whoever got the plug with these guys were probably doing pretty damn good, man. In total, the conspiracy is responsible for conspiracy to fraudulently acquire and obtain at least 300 pints of promethazine with codeine, each of which has street value of approximately $2,500. Man, he was the boss. He was, maybe not the boss, but he was killing it for sure, bro. 300 pints? I wonder how long it took him to get them. And I'm sure pints are cheap, because back in the day, I mean, bro, this is probably like 10, 15 years ago, but you get a pint of Activist for like $35 at the pharmacy with no insurance. With insurance, whatever, copay. But you get a pint for like $35, $40. Some places would tax a little more, be like 60. But that was a dispenser. That was a pharmacy selling it for that. So they're probably, you know, bro, if this dude was ordering it, he was probably getting these pints for, $20. I would imagine. Selling them for $2,500. I don't even know how to do the math on that markup, bro. Yeah, I don't even know how you do it. Like 100,000% markup or something. Well, I guess maybe you, so there's 125 20s. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, shit used to be cheap. I remember, bro, at one point when I first started, this is years ago, but my homie, before I started sending him flour, we used to have the syrup, but he was in Texas, so I was like, bro, send me the drink. And I'm like, and he talked me into it, sent him the drink one time, bro, that shit was gone in an hour, like 10 pints or something. And after that, we started doing the flour. But, bro, every time the pints would touch down in Texas, they'd be gone in an hour or two. He would just call me back, they're gone. And this is back, like, bro, I think I was getting the pints for like $140 then. All right, so we got to the point where he's selling the pills. So, at times relevant to the indictment, I think this is the place that sells the shit, was a pharmaceutical wholesaler headquartered in Fountain Run, Kentucky, held a commercial bank account with Wells Fargo ending in... Oh, this might have been their company they made up. From on or about January 11, 2023 through on about May 19, 2023, in the State District of Minnesota, elsewhere, the defendant... Damn, so they only were going from January to May? They only had like a 5-month run? No, I mean, this is like 10, 15 years ago? 12, 13 years ago? Now, it was activists, and then there'd be a lot of par. But back then, mainly activists. Once it started switching to the other stuff, I was already out the game. When I was in the game, it was activist and then par. Not par. What's the fucking one with the Quali? I never fucked with par. Bro, par was going for $5 a pint if you knew the right fucking essay. That shit was all fake. Maybe not quite 5, but bro, par. Once you've seen somebody show up with a bunch of par everywhere, you're like, bro, it's hard to get drank, but somewhere they're coming up with this drink no one's heard of, but it's everywhere. They were in the kitchen whipping for sure. But I've even heard stories, bro. You can go get the codeine tablets from Mexico and pretty much whip up your own shit, you know? You just gotta reverse engineer it. Someone gotta sell you the activist recipe. Like smuggling out your grandma's chocolate chip cookie recipe. Yeah, I mean, that's... But if you got an addiction, NyQuil ain't fucking gonna get you very far. NyQuil, Caro, and a little bit of Fetty. So Little Shine did knowingly devise and participate in a scheme and artifice to defraud and obtain property by means of materially false and fraudulent pretenses, representations, and promises by concealment of material facts. Man, I gotta say it again, hats off to these guys. But it sucks they only had a 5-month run. But I bet you there's some kind of audit system that they probably catch on pretty quick. Or maybe they just started doing too much, too fast, and only ordering one kind. Because I bet you if they were mixing in and ordering a little bit of other shit, probably wouldn't have flagged. But even like, bro, if these guys got to hook up like that, like, I'm not sure if you still can, but I think you can sell like HIV medicine in other countries for a shit ton. If you get your hands on them. It was part of a scheme that defendant Lil Shine registered and administered peer-to-peer payment account in the name of various physicians, including Victim 1 and Victim 2, without the physician's knowledge or permission. Little Shine then used the P2P accounts to fund a checking account with green dot ending in 8017, which he had registered again without permission in the name of retired pharmacist Victim 3. Damn. I wonder who came up with this master plan. Did these guys come up with it, or they learned this shit off some website? It was further part of the scheme that defendant Lil Shine applied for and obtained a customer account with RNS using customer account are using Victim 1's means of identification. Specifically, defendant Lil Shine listed Victim 1's DA registration number, included a copy of Victim 1's controlled substance registration certificate on the new customer application. Damn, I wonder how he got a hold of the registration certificate. Maybe it's just a number. Actually, let's Google that. Let's see what we can find. But what's that shit called? Controlled substance registration number. Controlled substance registration certificate. Oh, is it like a certificate? Oh, it's like a like, you know, when you go into a store and they got the little sales tax permit or the business license. That's all it is. Could probably whip one of those up on Photoshop. So pretty much he was just ordering a bunch. But how'd they find out? That's what we got to find out. And all by falsely fraudulently representing RNS that he was authorized to purchase controlled substances. As Victim 1, defendant Johnson fraudulently obtained over $7,000 worth of promethazine with codeine, which estimated street value of $420,000. I wonder if this paid for his rap career. Like, is this how he's booking all his studio time? Because right after, I think Adam interviewed him, I think he got raided. Well, not right after. Or it might have happened before and he might have been on bail and just couldn't talk about it. I think he might have been on bail and couldn't talk about it. So, all right, here's all the wire details. They figured out pretty much how to do it. But how'd they catch him? There's all the counts. Do they say how they catch him in this paperwork? I mean, I guess maybe that's the discovery, right? All right, but pretty much, yeah, that's it, bro. Crazy, right? Trip out. I always thought that was an interesting story. All right, what else we got here? It's a slow day. What should we talk about? Any of you got any topics or anything you want me to pull up? Just not a fan of the AI thumbnails, man. That's fine. So Crip Mac calls No Jumper live from prison. Such a weird title. Ireland just dropped the newest unskatable park. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this looks pretty great. Is this gonna be in Spanish though? Yeah. That looks like a good story though. Let's see what Trump got to say about Hamas.
Well, President Trump is now threatening Hamas with major consequences if they fail to disarm and hand over the remaining deceased hostages.
It comes as the Israeli military releases the names of those returned so far.
Chief Foreign Correspondent
I don't know what else you can really do to Gaza. It seems like
Trey.
it's already pretty much destroyed.
Yeah, hey, Lawrence, good morning. Overnight, Hamas released the bodies of 3 additional hostages. The total number still in Hamas captivity stands at 21. The release of these bodies may be a sticking point before entering into phase 2 of the agreement. Regional media reports that Egyptian teams will enter Gaza to help Hamas locate the remains. One of the bodies that was released earlier this week was that of Yossi Sharabi. His brother Eli was held hostage for nearly 500 days. He spoke last hour with Fox and Friends, saying this.
It was mixed feelings for our family. We got closer with Yossi's body after 2 years. Very sad closure, but it gave us the opportunity to have a grave to cry on.
Inside Gaza, reaction continues to the ceasefire deal. There's also an incredibly dangerous environment for Palestinian civilians, as Hamas has executed a number of people accused of stealing
It's so crazy,
aid.
bro. Like, just out there in the streets with their AKs.
Working with Israel. President Trump was asked about Hamas yesterday and their commitment to disarm as part of the broader peace plan.
We have told them we want to disarm, and they will disarm. And if they don't disarm, we will disarm them. And it'll happen quickly and perhaps violently. But they will disarm. And I spoke to Hamas.
But it's like, didn't Trump the other day said they were able to rule their own land? Kind of like he told Taliban. But I guess that comes with giving back all the hostages and the ones that are passed away. Just crazy, bro. What'd they even do with the bodies if they've been there for a long time?
And I said, you're going to disarm, right? Yes, sir, we're going to disarm. That's what they told me. They will disarm or we will disarm them. Got it?
A spokesperson for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to brief the media later today with an update on the state of the ceasefire. Guys, back to you.
So when he says we'll disarm them, Trey, do you believe the president means we as in the IDF? He doesn't plan on sending American troops in there to disarm them, right?
My sense is in the region right now is anything is possible if the ceasefire doesn't move forward, but it's tough to get ahead of what we know right now. The current plan, as laid out by the president in this 20-point peace deal, is to have Hamas lay down their arms, the leadership leave Gaza, and some Hamas members who commit to a peaceful future for the enclave be granted amnesty. And so it's a deal that actually benefits Hamas if they follow through with it. If they do not, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his country would go back to war against the terrorist organization. The question now is what this timeline will look like, understanding that these images we see from inside Gaza show
Hamas need to get their act together and give back the dead bodies, because if they don't figure out a way to get to the bottom of this, bro, they're just gonna fucking level that whole country or area, whatever. Yeah, just give back the... I mean, what do you call those, like, prisoners that have passed away? Like, saying the dead kind of sounds like I'm being a little disrespectful.
Hamas taking back to the streets of the enclave and executing their opponents.
Trey, isn't it fair to say it's hard to rebuild?
But you already see, they pretty much told him that whoever wants to get in our team, we'll reward you and help you. All you other fuckers, keep fucking around and you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Tragedy strikes after teen carjacking. Top of the morning, quick. How you living? You got anything to talk about? Anything that you seen pop up that you got sounds interesting? We need like a clip spot. Disses. It's funny. They got a disses tab up here. It's crazy. NBA Youngboy got a key to the city. Let's trip out on it.
We have State Rep Eagle Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Kenya Johnson. And they got something special for our young brother right here.
All right, my young brother. We want to thank you and let you know that we see you. We appreciate you, not just for everything that you
I mean, I can mention it to him, but yeah, I don't really run the Instagram. Does it say who posted it at the bottom?
The power that you possess, and that you can assist us with helping our community.
Like, was it Nathan, Steven, Remo, I got a handful of people that be posting on there, though. Can't be having any audio, any music. I have to go up, and at the end, I have to go through and edit all of them out. I mean, YouTube is pretty easy. It just says click if you want the copyright spots removed. So you just click it, and it gets rid of them all. FS the Bender going fed. Trolls ops after shooting. And it's crazy. Like, Wack goes in on Brick Baby's wife. Wack's already said the girl he's talking about is like Brick's ex, not the one he's with now. You know, a lot of these things are old, man. I guess let's go to recently uploaded. Bro, these little boats look so fun. Let's trip out on it. Man, it's like a little boat go-kart. I want to go ride these somewhere. They got like fast ones. The dudes be doing donuts.
It's too shallow. Go, 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 go.
Are you sinking?
Before this video gets started, guys, we're gonna do something we've never done before, and with our giveaway moving right along, we're actually gonna do a digital poster quick entry that allows you to see one of our getting in work.
Best deal ever. Use it every day, and we seen pictures of the electric jet boats, dude. I was like, dude, get that.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go upstream.
I've seen videos. They got these things souped up good, man. They're like little fucking go-karts on the water. Man, it's like I wish Adam was into shit like this and he wanted to go film videos doing shit like this and fucking around. That's why I'd spend all my money, bro, trying to make fun-ass, crazy content.
All right, boys. We're in the water here with our
Bro, we go to the lake and you put GoPros like these guys on each one and just go around fucking around.
They're floating. They're halfway floating because we're kind of just on the bank.
Paintball match out there on the boats or something.
We'll see what happens here. We got a nice little creek here.
Yeah, I mentioned getting a riding bull. I mentioned a few things, and I could just tell everyone's like, I'm like, bro, I think it would be dope and fun. Bro, you get Crit Mac out on one of these, or fuck anybody, Whack. I mean, just the host. People would be fucking happy with it.
Bro, this thing's turned so bad.
Bro, that looks like so much fun. They're probably not even that fast. If you get one souped up, I see people doing like 360s and all kinds of shit in them. fucking copyright my ass. It's not really fast enough to do the 360, I don't think. That looks fun as hell. Get Remo out in one of those. Man, this Surron guy, bro, I remember when he first started. Dude, 5 days ago, 1.5 million, bro. This dude is killing it, bro. And he just buys the bikes and puts them together.
Custom build on it. VIP in the front, luxury TV. Through it and tear up a line straight. Of course I want to do that. Tear up a line right up this, but I'm not going to because that's a shared space and you're just fucking it up for everybody. I'm so sick of seeing that online. I feel like every time I go on TikTok, Instagram, it's some kid tearing up a lawn or tearing up a park. All the way in Australia they're doing it. It just like piss me off. It's like that's not riding. That's just terrorism.
Than the Surrons, right?
So like the Stark Bar is the Ferrari, right? It's not as that's running right now with Navi's, the RTR Lite.
Something that makes me nervous about e-bikes is there's no muffler. You can't hear shit. Like when you're riding, a car can't hear you coming. Like on my Grom, it got a loud ass muffler. I ain't got a Harley, but if you ride a Harley, it gets loud. Like you look for the bike because you hear it. The e-bikes, people don't hear you, man.
I'm gonna try my best to keep up on this thing. How you feeling?
Not ready for this. It's falling apart. I already lost the front fender. Did you see it?
Yeah, you lost the front fender? No. They told me these are 3D printed plastics. They're not the production molded.
I feel like it's falling apart right now.
Whoa. Bro, the camera does no justice. Oh, he's not done yet.
Nice.
Oh, now it beeps. When it beeps, it goes into drive. It's like, okay, that's a little late, I guess.
Yeah, that's what makes me scared. Just they're too quiet, man. Like with my Grom, I just like pull the clutch in, rev it, and you can hear me.
Let's go. It's so fun
man,
when it works.
You're doing 60
the ride of
and
shame
no one
back
has
to the
no
truck
idea
right
you're
now.
flying down the road. A little scary if you ask me. But now if you're on the bike path, because I think you could ride on the bike path.
See that? Okay. That's a good lesson. That could have just been a hard lesson.
But this is probably a way you could ride bikes because you used to be able to ride the e-bikes like on the hiking trails, and they banned that shit like a couple years ago. You get caught riding your e-bike on the hiking trails, they're gonna take that shit.
Listen, don't block your eyes going. Literally didn't do a wheelie the entire time because they told us not to. At the very end, it's maybe 3 a.m. Downtown Barcelona, I popped the tiniest little power wheelie. Just the tiniest. My wheel got like this high off the ground. Right after I did that, I hear a honk. I look behind me and there's a car,
like the perfect,
just a normal car, but it had 4 blue lights on the front of it.
Perfect voice
and
for
I
this.
look back, hey!
I got it start too.
Nice, man.
I got it start too.
Cool. And I look behind me and I see the car right there with the 4 blue lights on it. And at first I'm like, oh, it's just some random dude. And then I look through the windshield and there's 2 dudes in it. And they're police officers. And one of them's like so mad. He's like, pull over. I don't know how long they had been behind me, but I'm sure when I did that little power wheelie, that's when they lit me up. But it was just 4 little blue lights. I was like, what even is this? Anyway, I pulled over. The cops get out. They're so mad. But the whole production team also pulled over with me. So the camera car, which had 5 people in it, and then there were like 6 other riders. So
really
11 of us are pulled over. And when the cops come up to us in Spanish, they're like, yo, everyone go. We just want him. And they point at me. Everyone go. We only pulled him over. Go. Everyone's like, nah, like he doesn't speak Spanish. Like, can we translate? They're like, no, go. So then it's just me with the Spanish policemen at 3 a.m. on the side of the road, and they're
Yeah, they're on people's asses. Now they're finding out the address where you light the fireworks, and they're sending your ass a ticket. All right, what else we got here? Maybe I got some music saved. Maybe I'll start bumping some tunes in a little bit. I think next week I'm only going to try to go live like 3 days, every other day, so I can build up more topics. I already planned my week out this week to do it every morning, so I was like, fuck, I'm just going to ride through, keep it going. But next week I think I want to do every other day, so I can build more topics and then hit the gym the other days, because I've been really fucking off my gym routine. Move out, LA, or die. What the hell's going on here? We gotta skip through all these
in
gang
your mother
members
house
like to
or
put
your
their
grandma
music
house.
at the beginning.
That was the coming in, interrupting while they was watching two things, either the stories or the news channel. Yeah, the news channel. Speaking of news, in today's time, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is the #1 source where people go to in today's time and catch up on everything that's going on. YouTube has become one of the main sources where them police be going to now. Yeah, because they got all these channels. Everybody on here got some information, some news, something they heard or something they seen on the internet. Now, let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of y'all out there committing crime, guess what? This is our news channel. Yeah, the YouTube channel, this is where everybody looking at. So guess what? If we looking at it, guess who else looking at it? Yeah, it don't take a rocket science to...
So weird that he got his OBS going over here, but it got subscribe on it, but maybe he's recording from his phone.
Figure that out. We're going to get to this new content, man. This is a new channel called Urban Uncut 411. Look like they about to do good on YouTube because it's a faceless channel. Nobody know who they is, and they seem like they got the detail and intel on what's going on out here, man. We all seen YCA 80Bands get unalive 2 days ago. I believe somebody else got unalive yesterday. Anybody in these areas, I would advise you, man, to go somewhere else. Don't get caught walking around these parts of town. Don't go to no stores. Don't go to no gas station, especially if you young, black, or even if you old black and look like you might be in the game. If you're in the game, I would advise you to get out these neighborhoods right now. It's smoking hot. It's on fire. It been on fire, but right now it seems like it's more on fire. We done seen a whole lot of bodies drop in the court.
Yeah, this summer has been pretty crazy, bro. A lot of bodies been dropping in the last couple months.
Into what's on YouTube. So we're going to get to this channel, man. It's called Who's Up One. That's the name.
It's all like the black gangs going at each other. For the most part, I think the SA gangs are told not to be beefing right now because you really don't see a lot of SAs going at it with each other. From what I heard, my homie told me that, yeah, they've all got the word to slow their roll because it ain't good for business.
In this video, y'all know what Who Up One mean. That mean who up on that scoreboard. That's what these young cats call it today.
He was supposed to be calling in. I told my homie from jail to start calling in every once in a while and just he could rap out with us and then start saying who we got in there. Because if there's anybody else around, bro, we'll get him on the phone, ask him some questions. Fuck, you never know who he might be with.
Or boy, we up one.
Or what cheese man we can fucking
man, y'all gonna be
about.
in a bad situation when y'all get caught up for this. I'm telling you, it ain't no good thing when you go on the inside and realize that we got to be cool once we hit this prison yard for survival. I sound like a broken record. Keep on telling y'all that. But anyway, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We about to get to this content.
Like, they all beef on the street, but as soon as they hit the jailhouse, they kind of got to be on the same team or whatever. It never made sense to me, bro. Like, why would I join a gang to fight you all out here, but as soon as I get busted, we got to live together? I mean, it just don't make sense.
Man,
might as well be friends out here then, too.
If you ever want to get caught and go to jail, let it hit the internet. You will get caught and go to jail. I'm telling you that right now. Let's go.
The war between the Hoovers and the Main Street Crips isn't staying in back alleys or whispered beefs. It's exploding out in the open. South Los Angeles has turned into a live battlefield over the past few weeks, with wave after wave of shootings tied to retaliation. These aren't one-off shootings. They're stacked, night after night, block after block. Innocent people caught between warring sets. It started on...
He been working at this for a long time, bro, and I feel like in the last 6 months, he really got it dialed in. His setup, how he produces it, he definitely got it figured out.
Saturday night, August 23rd, near West 83rd and Hoover Street. Gunfire broke out, leaving a 35-year-old
It's like I'm reacting to him, reacting to another channel. We got a trifecta going on right here.
and dead on the sidewalk. 2 others were hit, one clinging to life in the hospital. For
Oh, wow, am
locals,
I not
this wasn't
subscribed to
another
him?
night in South Central.
Not bad, Rick Rock.
Man, this is my child. He's gone.
It felt like the first domino tipping over. Then came Tuesday, August 26th. 2 separate
Oh, this
shooting
guy's
scenes
laying
hours
out
apart.
all the recent
The first
murders.
at Figueroa and Manchester turned a neighborhood corner store into a war zone. Gunmen pulled up in a white Honda Civic, spraying bullets into a crowd. 4 men and 1 woman went down in seconds. Witnesses say the store windows shattered like glass rain, while customers...
I wonder if you're going to talk about, I think on July 4th, 4th of July, or right after that, some guys were lighting fireworks. And while the fireworks were going up, some dudes ran around the corner and shot the guys that were lighting the fireworks. So the fireworks are going up, you're hearing all that noise, and then you got some dudes running around the corner popping at you. Crazy, man.
ducked behind chip racks and coolers. That same night, on Century Boulevard and Main Street, more shots rang out. This time, 2 men were hit. One, just 26, died on the spot. The other, a 51-year-old, was rushed to the hospital. 2 scenes, 1 night, both within the shadow of Hoover and Main Street turf lines. Detectives didn't mince words. This was retaliation. As if that wasn't enough, the violence pushed even further.
All right, we're going to stop right there. We're going to start right here. Now, look at the wall, man. The wall say, "We up." This dude ain't even got no mask on. He bare. They caught him all on camera. That's somebody ring camera that didn't call him. A camera up in the sky, that third eye, whatever you want to call it, didn't caught him whacking out whatever they whacking up. I ain't saying he put "we up," but somebody put it on the wall. Now, how do they know all this? Where did this information come from? How do they get all this information? Channels like these definitely be having a whole lot of intel. Is it their opinion? Is it something they made up? Or is it something that they know? How do these channels be knowing all the info? You know how? Because some of the stuff be on the news. They get these news clippings, they go read it, put it together, and it's all on here. It's all put together well for you. I came across this and I said, oh, wow, this is crazy. But if you go back 3 years ago to Ward, Cali, and channels like that, you would see these same videos then already been up. So a lot of this stuff then already been on the internet before we get to blaming these bloggers and guys who's running around with these cameras.
Yeah, you just got to put the work in, man. You got to learn how to do the Google searches. YouTube gets a little crazy trying to search. You just got to keep scrolling, though.
Filming this stuff.
Further, around 74th and Main Street, during what was supposed to be a memorial
This the news channel, look.
Gunfire erupted again.
Thank you. We begin with breaking news. There's been a deadly shooting in the Florence neighborhood of South Los Angeles. One man was killed, another was wounded. The shooting happened around 2 a.m. near 74th and Main Streets. 2 men were shot. One was on the ground in critical condition. That man was taken to a hospital where he died. Another man was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The gunman got away. It is not clear what led to the shooting.
Roughly 30 people had gathered to honor a lost loved one. Instead,
the news channel said it's not clear what led to the shooting, but guess what's going to be clear that led into the shooting? The internet. Yeah, the internet, they going to fill in the spot. Oh, we know what led to the shooting. This what happened. The internet know everything.
It turned into chaos, a shootout-style attack that left another man dead and 1 more injured. Imagine going to mourn your friend and leaving in an ambulance. That's the level of madness South L.A. is living through. And these aren't just rival shooters hitting each other. These are stray bullets ripping through neighborhoods, moms holding their kids tighter, kids sprinting into houses when they hear the pop of gunfire, schools on edge, local businesses bleeding out because customers are too scared to shop in hotspots like Broadway or Manchester. It's not a gang beef anymore, it's an open war, and the victims are the very community that's stuck living in the middle of it. When it comes to the streets of South Los Angeles, nothing exists in isolation. Every bullet, every retaliation, every body on the pavement is tied to a long tangled web of allies and enemies. To understand why the Hoover criminals and Main Street Mafia Crips are locked in such a vicious war today, you've got to map out who they're up against and who they lean on when the pressure gets too heavy. Because in gang politics, alliances can flip overnight and enemies have a way of multiplying. The Hoovers have built a reputation as one of the most notorious and widely hated gangs in Los Angeles. Their enemy list runs deep. The Rollin' 60 neighborhood Crips are their blood feud.
I mean, I feel like Hoovers are right smack in the dead in the middle of like South Central. The PDL's kind of right below them. But yeah, Hoover's right there in the middle, man. They got a little bit above them to downtown. They got people to the right, people to the left, people to the south. They got a big ass square though, pretty big ass area, but they're surrounded, man. You can't go anywhere without driving through the ops neighborhood.
Stretching back decades,
Point it up out here, cuz. You see what it is? Gang business on Hood, 60th Street. Group Scanners Bradley,
I always wonder, like, now that the Mariners are in the World Series and say Dodgers play the Mariners, do all these guys that wear the Mariners stuff feel like they're obligated to vote for the Mariners, or do they still got home team love and go for the Dodgers? I would feel like I would have to go for the Mariners if I wore their stuff all the time. I don't know.
this isn't just territorial, it's generational. Entire family lines have been scarred by
Damn, they in the T-Rex?
60s violence, making it one of the deadliest rivalries in
that's a
LA
Ram.
history. The 8 Trey gangster Crips are another Crip set they've been at odds with, proving that Crip-on-Crip warfare can be just as brutal as any blood rivalry. The Main Street Mafia Crips, of course, are the current headline beef, with shootings rocking Broadway man.
All right, let's make this clear. We're gonna.
So did they just say the Main Street's beef with the 8 Treys?
Make this clear. It's nothing with representing where you come from. There's nothing representing your hood, where you come from. Nothing wrong with that. If that's where you come from, you be proud of your community where you come from. It's the point when these cameras come out, man, a lot of people turn to prostitutes for these cameras. They get in front of these cameras, they act like hoes. They be so excited to get on film, they just saying do it. They not even thinking. Like, nigga, shut your mouth, man. Shut the hell up. Some of this shit could be used to get your ass twisted up like a pretzel. They be happy and excited to get on here and do the most dumbest shit. But they young. They young. You got pictures of OGs back in the days doing some of the same stuff, throwing up their sets and everything until they seen them same pictures in them gang unit rooms. When they go up in there, they got a whole wall full of them, a whole book. How you think when they was getting pulled over back in the days and they get the victims, when they say, here, go, point them out in these pictures. Yeah, they already know, man. Let's get back to this
when
stuff.
they raid your house, they take all your flicks, document them. Some real shit.
Manchester and Hoover Street almost weekly. Blood sets like the Denver Lanes, Family Swan Bloods, and Bloodstone Villains add even more fuel, making Hoovers a target from all directions. The Main Street Mafia Crips, meanwhile, are living their own version of the same nightmare.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you,
with
Quick.
The Hoovers is the hottest conflict in South LA.
See, like, look at this guy. I think Main Street, this is probably his hood day outfit. He don't get along with the 8 Trey Hoovers, the 9 Deuce, the 8-4, the 7-4, the 107s, the 5-2. 5-2, I think, is where Smack's from. And what's that, 5-9? The hood day outfits are crazy. I wonder if they only wear them on the hood day and then the rest, they take them dry clean. They're hanging them plastics. Yeah, if I was a gang member, bro, you got to bury me in my hood day outfit. Right there in the casket in my hood day outfit.
LA, but it's not their only one. The Family Swan Bloods and Avalon Gardens Bloods have been relentless rivals, with bloodshed over territory stacking body counts year after year. Latino gangs like Florence 13, F13, clash with main streets over turf, leading to race-based conflicts that only deepen the violence. They've had their own wars with East Coast Crips and clashes with Rollin 60s, showing that their beef extends well beyond just one neighborhood. Main streets don't have the luxury of peace on any border. Like the Hoovers, they're stuck in a cycle of fighting multiple enemies at once. But here's where the streets
But
get
when
tricky.
it's the AI, man, it gets a little burnt out.
Survive.
Like,
But
even
those
if the dude
alliances are
couldn't
fragile.
talk good, I would still rather hear somebody's real voice explaining this to me. The AI, I start to just think about something else and I get veered off and I don't even pay attention. Like when Ricc talks, I hear, I get it. This AI, I just kind of like start to slip away and start thinking about other shit.
Best. The Hoovers have, at times, linked with East Coast Crips and Rollin 30s Harlem Crips, finding strength against bigger rivals like the 60s. More recently, Hoover names have surfaced alongside BPS, Black P. Stones, and Baby Stone Gorillas, especially in indictments where hustling crossed over into organized crime. Even Hoover subsets outside of California, like in Oklahoma or Texas, keep the brand alive, adding to their reach. The main streets on
They ain't adding to no reach, man. Them Hoovers deep as hell, man. them dudes is there's so many of them, it's ridiculous, man. Damn, it's a few neighborhoods, but that's one of the biggest sets out here. That's just
I bet you
stuff.
these two are
But
trophies
man,
right now. Because I think players from East Coast and G Money's from Rolling, or G Money's from East Coast and players from Rolling. I don't know. Either way, they're part of like the Hoover thing, or neighborhood thing. Oh, but actually it's the main streets beefing with the Hoovers. I got it all twisted.
Also got one of the coldest dances. I thought the Crip Walk was cold, but that Hoover Stomp definitely is a cold dance. I see YG, everybody be doing the Hoover Stomp. Everybody does that dance, man. They got a cold dance.
On the other hand, have leaned on neighborhood Crip factions like the Rollin' 40s and Rollin' 90s, using those ties to push back against Hoover expansion. At times, they've even struck short-term truces with blood sets when the money or survival required it, but those deals rarely lasted. Alliances in South Central are business, not friendship. One day, you're standing shoulder to shoulder, and the next, you're ducking bullets from the same people you broke bread with. This is why the Hoover versus. Main Street war is so explosive today. Neither side is just fighting one battle. They're juggling enemies across South Central, and their alliances
And I
are
wonder
stitched
what
together
started
with
it.
weak thread.
Is it just a new beef that's kicking off, or has it been a beef that's been around for a long time, and they're just reigniting it?
When two gangs that are already surrounded decide to focus on each other, it creates chaos on a level that no community can escape.
All right, well, the neighborhoods, like, this is how I kind of look at it. It's kind of like unions, right? So, I'm not sure which one was the first ones to claim, like, neighborhood. But you got, like, neighborhood Pyrus and a couple other ones. And I'm not sure how they get the neighborhood. Maybe just community, but... Like, got Rolling 60s, East Coast, and a lot of, like, it's kind of like a union, like alliances. So these ones are all under the neighborhood car, the O's. So they're all, like, allies. And then you got Jefe's hood, the gangsters, the 8 trays. So if you see anybody claiming 3s or putting gangsters in their name, a lot of times they're allies with the 8 trays. And those, like the 60s, and I guess the East Coast and the 60s are like very big Crip hoods, and 8 trays, big Crip hood. So they got like their little unions, alliances that are all like clicked up. And then you got the Pyrus. I think they're all kind of under the same card, even though there's different ones. And then Bloods, the Bloods on Pyrus are technically different, but still kind of the same. But yeah, the neighborhoods, it's pretty, I call it like a union or allies. It's almost like NATO, you know? It's like NATO for them. And it's instead of NATO, it's neighborhood. But yeah, it's just pretty much allies.
The families who live on these blocks don't care about alliances or rivals. They care about the bullets flying through their bedroom windows. But make no mistake, the long list of enemies, the fragile alliances, and the constant power plays are what fueled this war and keep the violence circling back, night after night. One victim was not gang involved. Visiting family, simply caught in wrong place, wrong time.
And that's what sucks, fucked up, when they get too trigger happy. Like, I mean, I don't really support it either way, I guess. But it's like, bro, if you're gonna do this, like, walk up on your mans, look them in the eyes, and make sure you're getting, I guess, who you need to be getting, or whatever the case may be. But you just drive by, oh, he looks like he might be from there, so let me start shooting at him. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how many times do they get the wrong man? Probably a lot of times you get the wrong man. Or you hit somebody that didn't need to be hit. You know, I don't know.
That's why I say, either get out these areas or die. Get out these areas, man.
Members, generations, probably a shit ton. Territory-wise, here, I guess let's look at it. Let me pull it up. There's you never seen
man, no bullets ain't got no name. Nobody care. If you look the parts, you gonna get it. Yeah, if they on a mission with no permission and you get caught slipping like a transmission, you gonna be out of commission. Cause they gonna get you, man. Stay out of these areas. If y'all look at most of these videos, what time is it? Nighttime. The demons come out at night. Yeah, they out there at nighttime. Y'all better not be out there Halloween trick-or-treating.
You ain't never seen this? The LA hood map? This pretty much breaks them down right here. So that's downtown right here. And this is South Central. The Hoovers are in orange. So pretty much they all stretch right here. This is the 110. The main streets are right here, I guess. Tells you, yeah, 84 Main Street. You got the SA Hood. Mad Swans, this whole area. But yeah, this is the 8 Trays. This is Aunt Jefe's hood. That's a pretty big hood. And I think this is the Rolling 60s. But the Rolling 60s got a big, like bricks from this side of the Rolling 60s, the hills. And then right here you got Munchie's area. But I think most of the Bloods in Inglewood, I think, are pretty much on the same team. A lot of Bloods, Pyrus from Compton over here. East Coast. I think this is Jet Beezy's area. This is Pimp P. Pimp P right here, Front Street Watts. Well, over here, this is the 60s. It doesn't really have a thing, but you just have to go through and see them. These guys, the East Coasters, wherever they're at. Oh, I didn't know they had an East Side gangster crip. Oh yeah, East Coast, all right here is them. I'm not sure exactly all their allies. Who's green? Shotgun Crips. See, West Side. Oh yeah, you got the hundreds. If they say neighborhood Crip, then they're part of them. The 115s. Yeah, 20s to the hundreds. I think the Harlems might be part of the neighborhood, so that's why it'd be the 20s. Because this is Blueface's hood over here, right here, schoolyard. And then right here is Ladies First Choice Gangsta. Is this a girl gang? This is Big Sad's area. This is his hood. Yeah, the Hoovers all right here in orange. Trying to find more neighborhoods. More neighborhoods. But I think Broadway's the gangsters. But where's no, this was Florencia, but right here, Playboys. I used to work right here on Slauson. Yeah, this is the Playboys. Yeah, Playboys. It's where Peso, Rich Rabbit, all them. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty marijuana locos. It's pretty good, bro. You just type in LA gang map and it'll probably pop up on Reddit. You could get lost looking at this thing. And they've done a pretty gnarly job, bro. It stretches out all out here, all up in the valley. This is where I live at, over here, Woodland Hills. This is where I live. See, I live over here, Woodland Hills, and then right here, where I was telling you, this is where they all live. Nicki Minaj, this all right here is that gated community where everybody lives, all the rich people. Like the nice one with the white fences. It's all right here. This is the entrance right here. Yeah, I think that shit's even on there too. And this is where I grew up when I was young, right here with the Violent Boys. Right here by the 5. Oh, this is Wax Hood over here. All these that lit up, this is all Wax. 2 P's and a B. Well, where I grew up, yeah. This is where I grew up, right? Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I mean, that's all of it. I'm out over here off the Topanga Canyon and the 101. No traffic? Yeah, it's all pretty close, but as soon as you get traffic. And this is the IE out here. But if you ask me, bro, the IE is more fucking thuggish and ghetto than LA. Like LA, we got cement everywhere, sidewalks. You get out here in the IE, bro, just like dirt lots, really more fucked up. San Bernardino, bro, that shit is good as hell. Oh, and then you got a bunch of like neighborhood Crips sets out here. Like since they got the S, they're probably with them. You got a lot of gangster sets that are outside of LA too. Pimp, player, hustler, gangster, Crip. Track gangster. Oh, you want to see where King Pill? King Pill's hood's right here, I think. This is where King Pill's from. 456. And then I don't know if you ever seen that Rocc dude pop up on Instagram. He's a trip. Ghost Town. Wow. That's you going to diss him? Oh, well, I guess maybe they made an acronym for it. I was gonna say where oh, Watching. You guys ever heard of Watching? This is like a little hood right here. Oh, well, I mean, you can't really fully dox me. Woodland Hills is a pretty big area. See, Rich Rollin, they got the little... Oh, yeah, this is the 40s. This is where 4 Extra. This is all 4 Extra's neighborhood right here, outlined in white. Oh, well, I didn't know if Fruittown had a part over here. So this is where Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, Little John Wax Homie. This is all like their community. But they got a Fruittown in Compton, too. I guess they must have just expanded. But yeah, this is one thing that I never really understood. Because these Bloods are different than like the 60s and all them. But it still says Rollin' 20s Neighborhood Bloods. And the 60s used the Rollin' slang and all that. Maybe they were part of them at one time and split off, but I always kind of tripped out why they have the same wording in their name. Hellbound Thresse, Holmes. Yeah, Playboys, they got a big ass area, man. They got shit in the Valley. Pico Union area, East LA. I'm sure you heard of the famous MS. And then this is where Lush stays, right over here by the park. So you got Mata Salvaducha, Crazy Riders, Little Criminals, Holmes. Drifters. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly over here. Like this little section, Pico and Union. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, man. Cramped for sure. I always liked, where's the 38 dudes at? Because Vadio 38th Street, when you're driving their hood, they just put a little line through the 5, so it'll say 38. It's like an awkward looking 38, but yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool. I wonder where they are though. Oh, this is where Baby Stone Gorillas is from, right here. But where? Just hang out, boys. Just want to hang out, Holmes. Well, that's a little fucking tiny sliver right there. Where? There used to be a 38th Street. I wonder where it went. Plantone. Plantone's an old ass hood. And then you get over here to East LA. This is where all the famous, the main famous Mexican gangs like Maravilla, all them. Not really a lot of rappers that come out of these areas. Big Hazard. But right here is State Street. Where is it? Clover. My homie used to live right here in Clover. Oh yeah, State Street. That's where they used to sell the water back in the day. The PCP. Trip out. East Side Juarez. Oh, it's a Maravilla gang. No, for sure. You gotta. That's how I think Cam was. This gang over here, the Essays. I think they kind of started off as a tagging crew and then just grew up and got into like gang banging. But they got a pretty big area now. And I think they started off just like as a tagging thing and just graduated into it. Got themselves a little section. Well, actually a pretty big section. Big Hazard, the Hazard Projects. Bro, look at that. El Sereno got a big ass little area. Damn. But yeah, I mean, bro, this shit's interesting. You get lost in this shit. Temple Street. Where is it? Right here. This is, they got crazy documentaries. Icon's wife, this is the area she's from. There's a couple crazy Rico documentaries. Avenues, they had some hustle going on over there. But then, you know, they all come shut them down. I think the documentary said they had like a direct connection to the cartel or something. So they were just, you know, getting flooded with shit. You got AP, Armenian Power. Squiggly Lane, Gangsta Bloods. Like, just kind of weird if someone just sees the word squiggly written on you. You know, it's funny. For a long time, I thought it was Pasadena Devil Lane Bloods. I didn't know it was Denver. But I was trying to find, Burbank, did I say? Tunerville. I don't know if you guys ever seen the documentary about that white essay, or at least he looked white, but he killed like a bunch of people in a week. But he was actually killed because there was a famous shooting at a studio over here in this area a long time ago, and he actually killed Big U's brother in the 90s. But one of those people he killed because I guess the Tunervilles were mad because black homies were moving up over there in the area or whatever they were doing. And then, yeah, that fool just, I guess, took it upon himself to do what he had to do, I guess. I don't know. Well, I didn't know they exist right here. Yeah, but trip out, right? That took up some time. Damn, I already been on here for an hour and a half. I'm getting pretty good at this shit. What? The emergence of HK City, Hoover versus HK City Hoods, no peace in LA. I'm gonna have to watch this in a little bit. Let me just start it. That's a long watch for all of us. Yeah, Tunerville. So recently uploaded. Fat Joe tells crazy story about getting robbed 7 times by Mexican police. Yeah, fuck, I got a story to tell about
I always complain about the planes, even though I go across the world. But for a long time, I was the John Madden of hip hop. I got that. There ain't a highway.
One time, me and my homie, we'd go down because he had a house in Rosarito. Well, his family had a house. And we were going, and I didn't talk Spanish, obviously. My homies did. And the federales were telling we're just going to fuck with them, bro. They emptied my bag out, stretched everything out. Like, I don't know if they felt like these fools were using me to smuggle something or what the case was. And then after, my homies told me, yeah, the federales were just telling us to chill. They're just going to fuck with you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they just tore my bag apart, fucked with me. I'm the only one that they pulled my bag out the car. Like, this your bag? Yeah, they took everything out. Like, fucking assholes, bro. And they were just kind of like laughing. I was so pissed, but like, what can I do? I'm in another country. The federales with their big old guns are like giving me a hard time and laughing. It's like, bro. And it's not like I was with 3 other white dudes. I was with 3 Mexican dudes that had a house there that were going to their pad. Like, it's not like I was just here for no fucking reason. Imagine getting a massage in jail, bro. Like, hell no, man. Maybe if you're a chiropractor, I maybe fuck with you, but definitely ain't nothing to fucking massage my shit.
With that,
the
in-jail house, but you can't, I don't give a fuck who you is. Bernie Madoff can't explain that one. He got
kind of where he keeps talking to somebody off camera and looking at them when you got Jada right here to talk to.
Your name over there. But I love it too much.
All right, what else we got here? Oh, let's see what Remo had to say. I heard him explaining this shit yesterday.
Did you see the clip where they put it on no jumper? There's like Remo got pressed by the Hawaii Bloods or some shit.
I didn't see that.
I seen that.
Oh, where the nigga told you don't record the lean?
Nah, he was saying, all right, so yeah, we'll play the clip. I want to explain it a little bit. Put some context behind this.
You was in a whole another place, brother. I would have been like, huh?
I'm still finna ask you that shit, man. Fuck it. Like, nigga, we out this bitch. I ain't come out here for nothing. Look, this all right. So before, all right, you can play this clip. Usually, like, it seems like a lot of the gangs that form is like somebody, you know, the motherland of gangs is from LA. So it seems like usually somebody from LA.
Hey, pause, bro. We gonna talk about. I know you guys gotta do, bro, but we're not gonna like focus on the games. We focus on the album.
Ain't that what y'all here?
Hold on, now look. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong.
You said let them hit. Well, shit, we got a lot of people.
All right, now type in, go to YouTube, and
I wonder, like, they gotta have some connection back to the motherland for the most part, right?
I'm just laying it out all out there right now.
Somebody said beefing over beaches.
I wonder if the comments anybody were saying.
All right, so is that Brandon Buckingham video? Yeah. All right, go to the thumbnail of it though. Yeah, like just pull it up on there. I just want y'all to see the thumbnail. So all right. Now what that look like to y'all? Some Bloods, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm asking the question, I'm just at like, all right.
Yeah, you've already put this out to the world.
It's already out there to the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it wasn't like no hostility or anything. They just asked me. They was like, you know, we ain't gonna talk about the gang stuff or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all don't want to talk about it, whatever.
Y'all got
rap or something?
Like 2 more hours.
Y'all niggas got songs. What y'all do? What the fuck?
My thing is though, this
you gangbang. We want to know.
And not only like he was the rapper, he wasn't wearing red shirts, but like damn near if you look behind us, it's like 20, 30 people outside. All wearing red and shit.
But don't ask about this red though.
That's where I kind of got a little confused because I'm like, I just seen y'all do a whole blog. And shout out to bro, he, you know what I'm saying? That's dude out there who be rapping and shit. But
I feel like if that's how you want your vlog, then take it to the studio. Why not we in your project?
Cool.
Then?
I'm not saying that we have to get it, but I just saying like if y'all gonna be having the blood and then the nigga get
like,
the
ain't that's dumb. You take it to Florence Normandy in a liquor store and then you be like, so what's up with the hot the north side and the south? No,
but here was my question though.
We ain't gonna talk about all that. We're on Florence and Normandy. Yes, we are. That's exactly what the we about to talk about. What are you talking about?
So look, this was the question.
If not, then take that to the studio.
I was basically trying to ask him, I'm like, cause you know, like usually when a gang gets started, some shit, like usually from the West Coast to move somewhere.
I wonder if we can find out the answers to
so
this.
I'm just like,
while we're sitting
we in
here.
Hawaii, I'm 5 hours across the Pacific, so I'm just like, what's up? Like, where this like spawn from, like, in a sense, type shit. And I guess they just didn't want to answer that. But they made it seem like I got pressed. It was cool. Like, we stayed out there for like 2 hours later. It was no.
I was gonna say that. I don't
clickbait
think
as fuck, but I just thought, like, if y'all promoting, like, if out here wearing red, I thought it was a valid question. You feel me?
I just think that's
wrong.
stupid, bro.
You ain't wrong for asking a question, bro. Ain't wrong for not answering it. I think the thing that people got to understand too, and
Yeah, well, Google AI says, yes, Hawaii Bloods are connected to LA Bloods. As the Bloods originated in Los Angeles and spread to other locations, including Hawaii, the Bloods are a network of individuals groups called sets, which are often loosely connected and can operate independently, but the Hawaii groups are part of the broader Blood Alliance. They ain't really giving us much more. I wonder, do they got Pyru in their name over there, or just Blood?
I used to say this a lot when I used to just watch podcasts. I used to say, like, bro, y'all might make music, yeah, but y'all know what y'all big, like what y'all viral.
We know what y'all
for.
are known
You
for.
feel
No,
me?
we
What
don't know
y'all
one
known
song,
for,
nigga.
You feel me? Like,
we know you as
so
a Hawaiian Blood.
When you come up here, and even like I've seen Adam do it, I've seen a whole bunch of different interviews do it where they like, yo, we going like, all right, tell us a little bit about your life. You feel me? All right, what's going on for the music? But then like we gonna get into the shit that
I wonder
people
if
want
the
to know.
LA
That's why
gang
you
map
up here,
has
bro.
Hawaii on
You
it.
feel me? So it's like,
let's find out.
I respect him for not being on some aggressive shit with you and saying it like that, but also at the same time, it's like, bro, why you got them once again in the hood? You feel me? Like, why you got them in the hood if you don't want them to ask about that? You making this is honestly, if we do this just about this music, your shit gonna be trash, bro. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers ain't gonna wanna watch it. We don't care.
We wanna know that it's Bloods on this island.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what the
Someone
we
needs to
wanna
do
know.
the
Now,
Hawaii
after
gang
we
map. Let
find
me see if
out,
Google
when
has
we hear
one.
that you rap good, we might want to listen to a song or some shit. But we came here to find out about the Hawaiian Bloods.
in
We
Hawaii.
didn't ask you to say who you shot last week,
Bloods
but give
on
us
the
a history lesson.
Tell us
nigga.
about the Bloods on the beat.
What the
You want to know about Bloods on the
Ain't
beat?
no problem with
bro.
that. Didn't say, oh, so how many Crips you killed? Then I would have been like, all right, bro, you
That's
tripping.
crazy.
Ask you, nigga, how did this happen?
Nigga, why
What
you
the
wearing
fuck?
that red rag? That's what he asked him. Why you wearing a red rag? Like,
Oh,
Jack,
wow.
come on, bro.
Shout out to
We do got a Hawaii gang map. I'm not sure where they went, but let's see what it got to say. So right here got Spider Gang. Blood set coming out of Mayor Wright projects made up of Samoans, Micronesians. And I think this might be where they went, because they went to some projects, I think. And then over here you got Bad Homo Bloods. They're aligned with the mayors. And then over here we got Kuilo Park Towers, Far Side. I think this is who they said they beefed with in the Buckingham one. And these guys are clicked up with Sons of Samoa, spread here from Long Beach. And I think Cobra, was Cobra the name of the dude that was on that cocaine quarterback documentary? All right, what's this? East Side Pyru. Oh, so these definitely got a connection back. See, they're aligned with the West Side Pyrus from Carson. I've been to Hawaii once. That shit was cool, dude. My sister-in-law, I guess you call her. Her husband is a submarine dude, a nuclear engineer for the submarine. So he got us to take a little tour on the submarine. We couldn't see the whole thing, but like the kitchen where they sleep and a little bit of it. We couldn't go see where they keep all the cool shit, but it was fun. So reputable, here we got Halawa Mob. Reputable Samoan Tonga Crip set going by Halawa Mob coming out of the Halawa projects. Clicked up with KPT, TCG, enemies with Cam 4. Oh, is this one right here? Hali Manu Boys, large Pacific Islander gang beefing heavily with SLBs. Might be Bloods. Might be. And we got the Hillside Crips. What else we got going on here? Got something going on here. Eastside Pyrus. And it's like evenly spread. Like wherever they got a blood gang, they got a Crip gang right next to them. And they just got like little sections. Alua. Yeah, I wonder which ones they went to talk to. I think it was that first one that we looked at. Tonga Crips. It's kind of like weird, bro. Like a little village, and then they got a big ass part of this neighborhood. That's for damn sure. Is Brigham Young in Hawaii, or they just got a Hawaii campus? I thought they were from somewhere over here. Are we missing anybody else on here? No, pretty much got everybody. So I have a feeling it was these guys or these ones.
All of them though, like they was.
I guess I'm gonna have to ask Remo where they went.
With you know, the whole community over there, good vibes. But I thought it was interesting. They didn't want to talk about that part, but I'm like, y'all be advertising it. You feel me? So
sure. I just think it's dumb. If you want to rap, go to the
I would have
studio.
never even asked him none of that.
I think I can find.
I wouldn't have been.
Bro, popular though, bro. He got some good music and shit. Though I think bro got a chance to really doing some.
No, Remo, if y'all was in the studio, then I would have been mad at you. I'd have been like, you know what I'm saying? In the booth and you in here asking about Hawaiian Bloods.
No, we
on the block.
But
it's 20, 30 wearing red right now.
And would have never been in the studio if that was the case. You feel me? Like, we came out here because we know you from this, brother. Like, if we was gonna be in the studio, this would be a whole different vlog.
Yeah. Can't ask you about no murders. Just want to know the beginning of the hood. What the fuck is wrong with that? I want to know the origins, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you know how the internet go then, so this is you got pressed.
Yeah.
That's their favorite line around this part.
Telling me,
Yeah, I'm reading the comments on
and shout out
the
to
Reddit,
them dudes, though,
the
but I just think
Buckingham
it was
video.
a little
Can't really find much though.
Look at the videos though. Some of my tripping.
Come on, man.
Like,
and then it's not even like it's different, right? Because you could gangbang and rap, but like that's not what it's all about. You get what I'm
right
saying?
here, though, it
like you might
says,
listen to some songs from Ann and not know he from A-Tray.
LMAO, my girl is from Hawaii and she said this video is not the truth out there. She said nothing ever really happens and they just say stuff to say it.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You might listen to some songs from certain and not know exactly where they're from. The entire video, every video is red rags and big B's.
Yeah.
What the are they supposed to ask?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm confused.
It's like that Vlad shit he asked, so y'all just like to wear a lot of blue? Like, he started asking all them questions to Pee Wee Longway and shit. Like,
I just like the color.
Yeah,
that was that was smart. I liked it that. I liked that. But Pee Wee Longway music ain't just super cripped out. You feel me? You'll listen to a song in there and he'll say 60 Crip or some shit like that, but it's like that's not his whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different when it's your.
Yeah, this is the guy's music that they went and did the vlog with. This guy. Maybe we could see where he's from.
It's Juice. And they want to see me fall. But I ain't going out like that.
Is that what it says?
Four time. I just wanna know if there's a heaven for a G. Ain't no mercy through the night, they left his body in the street. I'm a east side hitter, they gon' know my name, they gon' know my hood, and that's on my game. Full court pressing, you get body with the heat. I ain't playing by shit, we forever play for keeps. I'm a east side nigga, they gon' know my name, they gon' know my hood, and that's on my game. They gon' bust my frame, you ain't know what it cost me. Put him on game, then he went out there and crossed me. Juice be the name, yeah, you know that ooh saucy. I know they praying that they chalk me or not, no. If they trippin', I got smoke. Oh nah, no. If they trippin', I got smoke. 10 toes on the pavement, I know they wanna see me fall. Them suckers been waiting. Back against the wall, but I'm still gon' swing on my drillers. Ain't no discussion, I made a way for my hitters. Still slide with my foes. Don't get caught lacking on that road. Nigga with a chop in the scope, you ain't know how it go. Nigga, you ain't know how it go. You ain't let us in, we had to kick the door. But I wanna know, I just wanna know if there's a heaven for a G. Ain't no mercy.
Yeah, but pretty much that's who they went out there to do the vlog with.
The whole thing is what you make your career about is I'm a Hawaiian blood.
I wonder when we're going to find out more about J-Bo, man. If they really try to give him those fucking 100 months, man, for just getting caught with a pistol and a little bit of dope, like, that's some shady shit, man. But you want to be a gangster, man, that's what comes with it. All right, let's see what 6ix9ine got to say.
Okay, here we go. By the way, he wants you to
where
react
was
to
this live stream?
Hold on. By the way, hold on. Before the stream broke up a little bit, the video he's about to play, I didn't watch it, right? No. I'm flying. The person he's playing is DJ Punch. DJ Punch is the person who used to be my DJ.
He used to be a DJ before everything.
He used to be my DJ. He's a dick rodder. So anyway, he's not a dick rodder.
Man, I don't know. You know him? I don't know him that well. Okay, so he sent me this. It says, you need to let your man see this, bro. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
All three of those.
Here we go.
Number one, do not commit a crime. Do not play in the streets. Do not join a gang. Now, if you've ignored all three of those things that I'm talking to you, let's break this down. Civilians, just listen, because too many civilians have opinions on this, and they don't understand what they're talking about because they see it from a civilian position, which is the correct way to be. Don't confuse what I'm saying. Now, if you are in the streets cooperating and talking intelligence against the police,
Shotty sent it to me from the reaction.
for the people that are unaware, cool, try snitching. You get in trouble.
It's the same nigga that was telling bitches on tour that he was 26. It's the nigga that was telling bitches on tour that he was 26.
Well, how old he was? 27?
40. Nigga said advice, be your age. This the same
6ix9ine looks crazy with the
Remember, he
purple
was
hair.
my DJ on tour. He's lying to girls and telling them he's 26, he's 40, but he's giving me advice.
Was this the live stream that 6ix9ine said he's doing something with Adam?
No, he's telling you about the streets. Here.
If you are a part of the streets, no excuses. 2, snitching. Now,
Here we go.
The police come, same thing, you get in trouble, and now you go, yo, it's Kevin, Hakeem, all of them over there, officer, that's your option. Friend, it's your gang.
So let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. I'm just go back.
It's Kevin, Hakeem, all of them over there, officer, that's your option. You don't like them, so you snitch on them. Now they're in trouble so that you don't get in trouble, or you got a little bit of trouble, and they got, once you talk and you implicate, you're snitching. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna pause it. Didn't he just explain what Young Thug did? Once you talk and implicate, you're snitching?
Well, Young Thug said.
Hold on. He said once you start talking and implicating, you're snitching.
Yeah, but these are rules for you. This ain't rules for Thug.
I'm out of here. Yo, welcome back, y'all. Yo.
These are rules for you. These are the other.
So
it's different rules than Atlanta.
There's how many people else there? I got the filmer and someone just chilling.
Different.
It's like a nice hotel room,
Tell
huh?
Shotty I see
Hotel or just a bedroom in a house? This is like a hotel.
Tell Shotty I
With a big ass
see
mirror.
it. And wait, matter of fact, it's clocking time. He not even gonna get the.
With Shotty?
I'll do that shit for free.
Nigga, I feel like if you saw Shotty, you would be like,
look at that.
You would be shaking.
Come on, bro, you know me. What?
Nigga, it's Shotty, nigga. But
must be
Shotty
a
was a
condo
damn
or
demon.
something.
No, but listen to me.
But over here, that shit looks like something you'd see in a hotel. Oh, maybe that's a box. That's a box or something.
That's it. It's over. Like, you know what I mean? You know Shotty. You know him. He's from your Trinidadian brother.
Yeah. I'm not Trinidadian. He's Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
Shotty, when he got sentenced, he's talking about all this guerrilla warfare, blah, blah, right?
Yo, Shotty got mad brothers.
Shotty got 15 years of jail. He's not looking for no... I will sit down and be like, yo, bro, like, you know what you did. Like, you know what I mean?
And if he says what she told me, he gonna say the same thing to you. I never fucked your bitch. You just needed a reason to tell on me.
All right, so the wiretaps...
Bro, when Shotty gets out and 6ix9ine do an interview, that shit will be crazy. I wonder who's gonna pay for that. Because neither one of them, or both of them, are going to be asking for a lot of money. Someone will.
Fake?
But he going to say people never heard that. We never heard. Yo,
Look at this watch 6ix9ine has
you
on.
See how, you see? Fuck the bitch.
I don't even know a lot about watches.
Super-
but that looks like if it was real, it would cost a lot.
It was a Mel and Jim Jones one.
Yeah, that's normal.
And there's a Mel and Shotty one.
In the streets, they say you beat up your mans. That's a DP. Is it DP? Right. California niggas, what's it? Like, if you break the rules, they jump.
First you started with the girl, right?
Yeah.
I said fuck the girl.
Yeah.
So the wiretaps don't exist?
Yeah, but that's normal in gang culture.
All right.
DPs.
All right, cool.
It's a discipline, not no freaky shit.
All right, cool. A DP is not... A DP is they sanction you to a powwow and you got to go there and shoot your 31. That's the DP.
That's what he was talking about. Some people were saying that's what he was talking about. Super violent.
But you see, people don't like facts. I can't.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
No, that's...
First, it started with the girl. I said, so the wiretaps don't exist.
Wait, hold on. Do you really think that Shotty was going to try to kill you? Shotty, I feel like he loves you. He was mad. I think he would have tried to fuck you up.
Was it Shotty making the call? Or was it Mel making the call?
I guess Mel, right?
Shotty,
come on, bro. But like I said, people don't like the facts. They ain't gonna try to spin it.
Shotty.
Now it's different rules for me and Atlanta.
But it's normal. It's normal. Yo, if you sign up for, if you
caught Shotty at the wrong time or probably not too long after it, yeah, he probably would have did something. Once he gets out and they start throwing a bag his way, I mean, bro, what are you gonna do? Like, I'm sure he's probably got over it at that point. And y'all so big and famous that you really want to go do something to 6ix9ine, you're just going to end your ass up back in jail. You might as well just fully crash out at that point.
You sign up for a gang, apparently you gotta accept that when you violate, they're going to violate you.
No, you got to accept that.
But imagine just getting a DP for sending somebody away for 15 years.
Because, you call them dirty? Yeah, but in the streets, niggas fucking bitches.
You get better Wi-Fi wherever you're at.
Hold on. Not fucking your bitch, right?
Yeah.
Not fuck the bitch.
If you...
Is down?
No, it's nice. It's there.
Is down?
Yeah, nice. Let's go. Let's go. We good. As soon as I said that.
We gotta go down?
Yeah, we gotta go downstairs. That's what it is.
Is this Axe pad?
You back? It's gonna keep cutting?
Yeah, probably gonna keep cutting a bit.
Is this 6ix9ine's pad?
Take it on Wi-Fi. It's probably that.
Like, trip out on that bathroom with all, like, the LED lights and everything. Fucking freaky-ass setup.
Nah, don't take it on Wi-Fi.
Because the service back there.
Yeah, that service is trashing.
All right, what else we got here?
That's no bitch, no blah.
Let's see what's going on in the news. We got a felonies tab. What's going on with the felonies? Aunt Glizzy under federal investigation. The shocking truth revealed. And his page is called DC Blacks. Fucking represent, huh? Fuck it. Let's see what he got to say. I'm interested.
What's up? What it do? So look, for those that don't know, Aunt Glizzy been running around for the last 2 weeks, unlike any other time. You know, this is what he normally do. Dude gets locked up. He jumps up and down, cheerleads that they going to jail, talk about their crime, prosecute their crime. Now, I ain't got to go into it all. For those from the DC circuit and the people on YouTube who know who Big Psych is, Big Psych caught a case. He caught a gun charge and a possession with intent to distribute or something. That Ant went into his whole case and prosecuted it before the U.S. Attorney's Office, right? So I sat back for a few days. Then I kind of got into it because I just ain't like the lies that was being told, because if you allow on Psych, you're allowing me, which you already did. Anyway, I ain't got to go into deeper what Psych say, because Psych put the case together. But when I say put the case together, what Ant is doing, you know, screaming and asking for people to go to jail, calling for RICO acts on different people. But now Ant got a case. Something dealing with fraud, something dealing with identity theft, something dealing with using social security numbers. Now, what he don't know and what he don't understand is that growing up in my early time, anything dealing with fraud, social security cards, identity theft, that was what they call, you know, a rainbow crime. I don't understand what he talking about, but now all of a sudden he got all this act right and all this behavior. He don't want no beef, but he know I ain't going for it. I want to jump up and down on his reputation. I don't care nothing about it. So I want y'all to see Psych, and Psych defends itself, because no one can defend himself better than the person that is defending himself. Check out how Psych is talking about this. If you're an Ant Glizzy supporter or follower, you know, what I ask y'all, is it cool? Like, do a dude that's supposed to have, he's sending me all these private messages talking about I got $240,000. If he really had $240,000, would he went to court in Charles County with a public defender? If he really had $240,000 at his disposal, would he really be sitting here charged with fraud, identity theft, and using the social security number? And aside from that, when is a big boy a $200,000 in a book?
So I never messed with that for credit card shit and all that shit, bro. If I probably tried that shit once and was like, damn, I just got this for free, I would have started ordering everything I possibly could.
Love type of guy, got to be running
I already
around
knew to stay away
using
from
a
that
CPN
shit.
for anything. Let me know, but check out what Psych talking about and then leave a comment. Let me know. I think Barbecue done this go round right here, and he better beat the case. He better not go to the Freds. Free the men.
What's up? This Big Psych. I said I wasn't gonna do this, because the Bama ain't worth it. I'm gonna keep it all the way real though. You playing with a dude that got a whole deck, man. And you got a half a deck, man. You playing with me, a dude that studied law, right? So let me school you, right?
Let me school you.
It's Big Psych, and it's time to wake it up.
I'm 100% they watching. I can 100% tell y'all that the feds is watching these lives. The feds watching my YouTube videos.
Cops are watching everything, bro. Trust and believe that.
Like, the feds.
Especially if you up to something and playing games.
They was big
sure,
fans
bro,
of
they're
Ant Glizzy, and like it's a racket shit going on. I'm 100% sure that the feds, like I'm under federal.
So let's start here, right? Let's start where he's 100% sure the feds are watching his lives and YouTube videos. He's 100% sure that the feds are fans of Ant Glizzy's live. How many times in the past have I told y'all that there are black and white paperwork, right, that he's in people's court cases where the police said they used his lives and his YouTubes to convict somebody or to put the pieces together?
I mean, that's what, if you watch Byron Blake's shit about open source reporting and open source journalism, or open source reporting and open source research, they can use the open source reporting to now go do their own open source research, or the other way around. But it's pretty much like when you put something out there and they don't really know the pieces of it, or you put something out there and there's evidence, then they're like, all right, I have to go find that evidence myself.
Matter of fact, watch this, because I want to remind y'all, we're going to start here, right? Let's begin this with the fact the feds have used his lives and YouTube videos to convict people, right? And this is why I said this. Watch this. There's so many things wrong with these statements this boy is making on YouTube for it to be recorded and seen, and knowing damn well them police and all them cases said that there's so many things wrong with these statements this boy is making on YouTube for it to be recorded and seen, and knowing damn well them police and all them cases said that they watch your YouTubes and your lives to connect the dots of who hangs with who and who's with who, right? So for you to do this, right, it's crazy work. And you know this, right? But for you to say 100% the police asked me about gear swap, how do you know that? Because first off, I never got asked anything about them, right? But then you said that gear swapping them is under investigation. Under investigation by who? What do you know that we need to know? What do you know that we need to know? How do you know the things you know? So, me knowing the law, right? I know that anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Police don't talk to you to help you. Police talk to you so you can tell them something that they can use against you to build their case. There's something called out-of-court statements, right? And when you make an out-of-court statement, right, your lawyer can get those statements. When the police, FBI, or any agency asks you a question and you waive your Miranda rights, which is the right to remain silent, those statements become available to your lawyer. And your lawyer can request those statements. Let's go down to court bill and let me request mines, which there will be none. But since you said they mentioned my name, let's go request yours. Since you said you spoke to the FBI, we need your statements.
They gave me allegedly they gave me a fraud charge of wrongfully using a social security card in 2020. What was it? I think it was 3 years ago, 2020 something. Wrongfully use of a social security card. I don't even know what that is. Somebody told them that.
That means you were trying to probably set up a credit card, bro.
I used the I don't know, y'all. I have no clue. It's some shit that these niggas been screaming to me though, but I ain't.
Or like maybe trying to rent a house or something.
It's not a lot of charges. It's whatever the fuck they can try to pin on me to shut me the fuck up. It's from like 2022. I don't even know what the charge is or nothing. I don't even know. It's just some shit that I'm like, huh? What? It's from 2022 though.
First off, right? How was my name coming up in your fraud case from 2022? Right? How did I know about you scamming one of your followers or whoever you scammed? Right? How did I know about it? Only person know about identity theft is the person that got scammed and the person that's doing the scamming. And then the FBI when the person that got scammed reports it, right? Right? So why was my name being brought up, or how did my name get mentioned? This is another reason why we need to see your statement out of court, right? You need to let us, first off, right? How was my name coming up in your fraud case from 2022? Right? How did I know about you scamming one of your followers or whoever you scammed? Right? How did I know about it? Only person know about identity theft is the person that got scammed and the person that's doing the scamming. And then,
all right, we get that. I thought it was going to be a little more interesting, but I'll give him a like, bro, since I sat through it. All right, I got like 20 more minutes. I'm just trying to ride this shit out. Get to my 12. All right, let's see what Yella got to say. He's
at the end of the day, man, you got snitching, you got telling the truth. At the end of the day, certain situations, man, they gonna say you don't supposed to say this, you can't say this, and da-da-da-da. You niggas don't know what you're gonna have to say. Before I'm finna have to go sit down and do some time for a nigga that tried to harm me or kill me or rob me, and I get down on a nigga, I'm gonna, this what happened if I get caught. I'm explaining my side of the story, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So if y'all
I'm not telling them no more, but I'm letting them know why I did what I did, man. And that's the reason he got 5 years instead of 10, man. Some people might look at it wrong. Some people might look at it right, man. It's part of life, though.
Them people gonna still, like you said, them people still gonna rock with them. They still gonna fuck with them. It's still gonna be cool, man. He tapped in with Dirk and them trying to check on Dirk and everything since he came home. But we got something else. Chicago rapper Lil Mouse arrested on multiple charges.
Ooh. What they grabbing for?
Mouse. Y'all know Lil Mouse? Rolling. All my niggas rolling.
It's been a while, but
He looking grown now.
He growing up.
He grown now.
Little Mouse.
That's
What
Big
they
Mouse
talking
now.
about? What
Big
he get
Mouse.
locked up for?
720 ILC, UUW, weapon of a felon,
Caught with a pipe
heroin.
outside trapping.
Let's say cocaine, possession,
selling work with the pipe.
controlled substance, cannabis,
Ain't no bond, so they keeping him or he out?
metal piercing bullets. These are all different counts. So they piercing bullets. What type of bullets them is? Them joints
Man,
that
hollow
come through?
tips, man.
Them the
will
hollow
fuck
tip?
you up.
Hollow tips.
Blow your shit off. You get hit with one.
Yeah, they go in, break up, but man, it's all about the tracers from the FNNs, if you ask me.
So Lil Mouse, you was out here with them hollow tips. You trying to get wild.
That's what they say, man. Allegedly. We don't know.
I don't know, but
But
this
that's
is
what
what they
they
say.
grab.
Well, he in jail for it.
Yeah.
Free Lil Mouse, man. Lil Mouse, heroin,
Hey, man. Ron O'Neal.
cocaine, cannabis.
We probably run around smoking us out with the pipe hustling.
Man, it'd be
Man,
crazy because
you know how that shit
this back in Chicago, but it's crazy because this is why I always tell niggas, gang, I'm not moving backwards in my life. I'm not moving no city and then go back home. Mouse living in L.A. He was just living in L.A. for a long time. He was out the trenches, gang. Why is you going back to
I
Chicago?
think his living situation probably wasn't his own. So he probably had
That's kind of crazy. Like, you make it and get some kind of money and then go back to Chicago, the trenches, you probably just love that shit. Something about it. Because it seems like it doesn't end good for anybody over there.
Man, that's cool, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to knock me a moose. I'm doing something. I'm not going
moose
back
are going to take your
to
ass
a
out,
place
bro.
where this is how you see
Fucking
this?
mooses are
Never heard
huge.
of Mouse going to jail or getting into trouble or none of that, right? Now, since that, guess how you ride? You going back. That's going backwards in your life, man. You move forward again. You can't move backwards again. You're going to go, damn, I'm going to go to another place for opportunity. Okay, my back against the wall. What's the easiest thing to do? Knock you a bit, move in with her, give her some whatever. That's it. That's how I go. Come on,
Get
man.
your
That's the
whole shit.
easiest. Until you, I'm
Stack
saying,
up,
if you
get your
can't,
bag work.
if you can't get your own, that's the easiest thing to do. Knock you a woman, figure it out. But I'm not moving back. I'm
It's
not.
called stepping stones. You got to use them.
Yeah, and to the next level, I'm not moving back. But free Lil Mouse, man, that's fucked up, man. Me and Mouse actually tapped in because we had a situation where I was in jail, dissing back and forth and all that. But it was not. It was fun. That was like a friendly fade. That was a friendly fade.
Meet me in the back. Punch it up. Shake hands.
Who else we got? Take a Palm. Take a Palm. Y'all know about Take a Palm? You know about Take a Palm? Take 600. Take 600,
Yeah,
man.
what about him? I know about him. They say he been with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, cuff. Take a Palm, man. I saw the interview.
What's to Tay now, man?
I mean, Tay. I like Tay podcast. We follow each other.
What's to them 600 niggas, man? How they coming?
I don't know. I know about Tay. I don't really know about too many. Too much about
Mimo cool as hell though.
Yeah, Mimo cool. That's my boy. I fuck with Mimo too, man. Mimo doing his thing, man.
Sure.
Mimo say he make $40,000 a month.
Man, how's he getting $40K a month? Off YouTube? No, not off YouTube. Hell no.
40 ball.
That's something.
607
that's
said
nice.
607 said he lying.
I don't know, man.
He said he got 85,000, 85 something
If you
listeners
say it's
a
probably
month.
true.
Yeah, he might.
Let's look it
That's
up.
what he said
If
on
you-
Say Cheese. He said he make
You're talking on Spotify. Spotify's one thing we
40
can
off
look
the
it up.
music. Then he said that's a weak month. That ain't even a good month.
That's a slight month.
That's a slight month. You making a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Mimo 600 has 87,000 monthly listeners, which is it's pretty good. I ain't trying to hate on him, but I didn't know if you'd quite have that much. But that's 85 monthly. If each of those people listen to 10 songs a month, then you're doing pretty good. If they listen, or 10 songs a day, because it only tells you how many registered accounts listen to at least one song. If they listen to 10, 20 songs a month, that shit would add up. That'd be pretty good. Maybe possible. I'm not sure what his YouTube presence is. I mean, if they listen to a lot, then for sure, he could be getting a pretty good bag.
So y'all do the math. 40 a month, 12 months. How much money he making a year?
Off the rap money?
If you making 40 a month, he gotta be. Then no. Then Mimo said he with the interviews and everything, he say he's seeing at least 75,000 a month.
Man, I believe it because it's a new generation, it's a new thing. People getting booked for these shows and for this content, man. Them checks they coming in left and right.
It could be true.
Man, you save your money. You
it could be
man, I'm just trying to get a little piece of the pie, bro. Fuck.
Motherfuckers want to know what's going on, man. We from the trenches.
But my thing is this.
So, hey.
Mimo ain't been dropping music like that. Yeah. 40 ball a month, Mimo. Talk to me. Now, listen, I'm talking to you, Mimo. Melvin. Remember Melvin at Mama Duck House on the block. Well, you doing something, tell me what I'm doing wrong. That's all I want to know. I want to know what the fuck am I doing wrong, Melvin. This ain't right, man. You need to share the information, hit my inbox, call my phone, I got the same number, and let me know. Unless you don't want the GDs to get no money, let me know. What's going on? You don't want to see folks in them eat? You don't want to see the guys eat? But no, I said, Take a Pawn, man. Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown cuffed Take a Pawn. He brought him out to the show in Chicago. Then I just saw him bring him out in DC. So not only like a lot of people be hating on Take a Pawn, man.
I know Take a Pawn was linked in with Chris Breezy like that.
Who's the underdog, man? A lot of people went against him with the snitch from back in the day. A lot of people turned their back on him too. You know what I'm saying? I like how Take care of yourself. He a humble young brother. He do, pop his tell his stories, and he made it out. So a lot of shit be God plan, G. It don't be like, well, niggas can't control it because they gonna always hate. They talked about Jesus, they gonna always talk about us, they gonna always hate, man. And for you to have Chris Brown to fly you out to DC, that mean like it's something big finna come, man. Chris Brown, can you see a Take a Pawn Future and Chris Brown song dropping? That's gonna do a 1-2 right there.
No, for sure, man. If he get him a hit with Chris Brown.
Damn, trip out. Take a Pawn. You can making some motion if you got Chris Brown taking him out. So funny. They just stack up a bunch of questions and then ask all these people. Like, this shit happened like 2 months ago. And you're just dropping a video about it now? I don't know, bro. All right, fuck it. Let's do this one, and then I'm gonna tap out after this.
Listen, bro.
You know, like I say, chill out, cuz. This is going too far.
Listen,
Hold on, chill.
This is why I tell you all the time. I do not like playing with, bro. I don't say. I don't do none of that, bro. I don't jump into these little fake beefs and do all that because I'm really want to happen to it, bro. I don't care. And with my kids, I don't play around with my children, bro.
Oh, is this from the same clip that we watched yesterday? Yeah, they're wearing the same clothes.
Feel me?
This must be from a live from like a while ago.
Let's get off that.
All right, let's see what T-Rail got to say.
Hold on.
What we talking about?
Hey, we live right now. They said you was trying to call me.
We live. Told you. We live, homie.
What up, girl?
Live. Smack, what it do, baby?
What's the deal, Bonnie?
Oh, man, just waiting on that cash app. My so rusty over here. Get me right.
What's that? Hey, your phone breaking up, AD.
We can hear you. Pun said he waiting for his cash app.
Get me right. Hey, put it on the.
Yeah, I got it. Tell him I got it. Don't worry about nothing.
Don't worry about nothing.
Hey, yeah, they told me to call you, homie, because I was going in.
What you was going in on?
Yeah, I'm going in, man. That bootleg Kev gonna have to holler at us.
Oh yeah.
He called AD already.
So funny. That shit was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Hey, hold on.
Bootleg Kev probably just like, bro, how'd I get wrapped up in this shit though?
Punch on act like I
It's
didn't
fucked up when you catch a
Hey,
straight.
hold on. Hey, look, this is AD crashing
don't
out
know
over
is
here.
coming your
So
way.
he going in on Adam. Y'all going in on bootleg Kev. But AD done got over here talking about he finna spit on Cuz. I say, hold on, you going too far. But look, Cuz. Hey, oranges and aces in the chat. About to go crash these. Let's do it.
No, we crashing, homie, because I feel like bootleg, homie, he was trying to hate on us on the low, homie, so I'm going to need that radio spot, cuz.
Hey, then you got.
Hey, what time, bro, be on the radio, homie? We gonna need that.
You gonna bully the scene?
Nah, we bullying the scene on the radio now, homie. Cause why you text bro that? You know what I mean? Why'd he text bro? I just need to know the full context of why bro would text him saying we finna get hired over there. I just need to know that, homie. Like, why?
Yeah, GD.
This is what I'm coming up with, cause you know what I mean. We going
I mean,
to
he's
the
probably
radio,
just
people don't
curious,
like
fuck.
that. It's already he worked for the other side. I feel like
I heard him on the radio.
You know what I mean?
Like I said the other day, I was just driving home from the store one night, and I just listen to the radio sometimes when I don't feel like digging through shit. And I was like, oh, fuck, is this them? Like, I heard their voice, and shit, it was.
Maybe he would have slid this information to Adam, and then Adam would have started, you know, putting our name in the mud. Then that would have got back to the station. The station don't really want to mess with that. And then, you know, they would have probably like, you know what? We going to ease back on y'all. I think it was a play, homie, and the play didn't fully go through, so he going to have to holler at him.
Malcolm X. Malcolm X.
It was a play.
Hey, man. I'm chilling now. Pun made me calm down, man. I'm cool.
Man,
Yeah.
fuck that. I called the H-Pit and the fence side. We on one. Fuck that.
Oh, my mama.
The first.
Funny, I
the
always
first time
wondered
that-
who orders the born and raised sports shit. And I guess Pun right here. Is this a born and raised hat too for the Rams? But yeah, I've always wondered who orders the born and raised sports collabs. And I guess I just found out.
Ace Pit and the Fig Siders come together. For
We
what?
are in the chat. Do you see
They
it?
come together for the greater good.
Hey, I got to ride with the
For
gang.
the greater good of
I
FMW.
got to ride with the gang, man. Whatever the homies want to do, man.
Yeah, this is from the higher up.
I gotta ride the gang.
This
man.
is from the Ace Pit leader. I agree with T-Rail on this. We gotta come together
right.
for this one. We gotta come together. We gotta come together for this one. This is where we show our
Gotta
power
unify
right here
to
together.
destructify.
Let's crash this shit. Let's bully the scene.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
let me let my
Aces in
dog
that
out.
nigga
Let's go.
comments, oranges in his comments, all that. We on that nigga.
We gotta come together, bully the scene, cuz it's a civil war going on right now.
Hey, Smack there. Congratulations.
Hey, you acknowledge it. You just said one thing. So call your friend, nigga, and let him know it's on, nigga.
Hey, guess what? We ain't calling nobody. Nigga, it's us versus everybody. I don't care. bro.
Aces and oranges in the chat, nigga.
Well, nigga, don't business, and we just was talking about how niggas be playing both sides of the fence, nigga.
Yeah, AKA you. You let your homie talk crazy about T-Real. I'm out. Serve them.
Serve them.
Serve them.
Serve them. Serve them. All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna scroll. What? They say new evidence. New findings in David case takes. Well, that's probably old. Oh, we gotta look at this. GT flashes smallest blicky ever to babyface Ray.
You never smoke crack.
I was trying to when I was.
Girl got a thing. When I put this on do not understand, she still talking about shit. Hey, so you don't smoke no crack? I don't smoke no crack.
This dude's speaker's fucked up.
What, you got a sign?
Yeah, I got a sign.
You got a sign and you don't smoke crack?
No, I don't. Seriously.
Oh, you just seriously homeless.
Off and on, getting to it with I'm not homeless. I'm homeless. Man, you homeless. Yeah, I'm homeless. I'm homeless. I ain't got
You can win $100. You can win $100 right now.
Yes, I need to say.
If I let you stay in my building all day and watch my building every day, you gonna take care of it?
I'll take care of it.
I won't trust it, JT.
You off that? You
Hey, I keep
DT, I want to trust it, bro.
I got ID.
Hell no, we ain't.
Hey, if I can't get a job, bro.
Empty your pockets right now.
Right now.
I feel his heart. He might be a good guy. Man, trying to get crack, heart always good.
You gotta stem somewhere. No, I don't. You gotta stem on it.
You know, I'm infamous for having over that they don't know about. Can I go look in the car?
My ID. Look.
I want to see
that.
I want to see your stem. Damn, what's that right there?
That's the back up off us. Yeah, back up off me. Back up off me.
Oh, that's the little one shooter blick that, like the little card blick, credit card blick.
Yeah, let me see it one time.
Yeah, it's like a one shooter. Maybe a two shooter.
How many times? I got it.
Oh, wow. I don't know. 5 shots? Maybe.
Yo. Damn, it's going down in there. What y'all doing? Sit your down.
Wonder where they at. Oh,
Wrong
Michigan.
them.
Damn, yeah, he got the little credit card, John. All right, fuck it. I'm out of here. I appreciate you, Quick, Tech, Sev, Hurley, Court, Dante. I appreciate y'all. Fuck with y'all. I'll be on tomorrow. All right, I'm out. Later.